welcome back to the channel. We have that's not gonna work. All right, guys, we have the Ducati here. We are gonna be starting working on this today. We have, What's up, guys? Rob here with RK Motorsports. We are gonna start working on our Ducati Panigale V4 build today. If you guys didn't see the last episode where we picked this up from the auction place, go check that out. I'll put the link below. We're gonna go through, strip some of the old parts off, the old broken pieces from this bike. That way we can kind of get a better idea, see if there's any hidden damage on this bike, and then we'll see exactly what we need to order in order to get this bike back up and going. At the end of this video, we are gonna attempt to try and start this bike. So fingers crossed, hopefully this thing fires up. If it does, I'm gonna start ordering some parts and we can start continuing this build. Let's get to it. So we just took all the parts and pieces off of this bike. We got all of our parts laid out right there. Our headlights taken off. We got that cracked headlight right here. We've got our gauge cluster off, all those carbon bits and pieces. The bike actually doesn't really look that bad underneath. If you guys come over here, we can see some of the damage. A little bit closer up, you can see right here, this is where that bracket was for the front stay, right there. We can obviously take that off, get our new bracket on there. Better close-up look at our little steering stopper. I'm gonna have to see if I can get that lower triple taken off, maybe see if we can get that repaired. A lot of the stuff over here, we've got, there's that broken radiator cap again, it's all bent and everything. And we also have, I believe this is broken, the plastic piece right here for like our radiator shroud. So I'm probably gonna have to get that replaced as well. We got, again, we got some dirt in here. We've got some dirt down there. It's a little dirty. She's a little greasy. We got our rear, I believe it's called like the rear stay for the tail fairing. We got that off right here. Look at how much flex there is in this rear subframe. Looking at it from behind, this subframe looks really straight, so that's nice. And again, I'm so not used to seeing all of these bikes, like all the bikes I've worked on previously, like the Hondas, Gixxer, Suzuki, Yamaha. All of these bikes that I've worked on previously, usually directly under the seat, they have, all the electronics like the ECU, the battery. That's not the case with this Ducati. This is completely different. We've got the gas tank swooping all the way down. You're sitting right on top of the gas tank, and in the back we've got a little bit of wiring that goes to the taillight, and that's about it. Everything else is up here. All the electronics, all the brains of the bike are up here. You can see we've got, now that the plastics are off on this side, we've got a little bit of, looks like dirt and grime. Again, this is the side that the bike was originally laying on. I believe it was laying on its side for probably about at least a week, maybe 2 to 3 weeks on the high end. But if you look down here, we've got our oil level. I'm gonna stay on this bike straight up right now. You can see that oil level is right there at the top level, right here of our marking line on the side of the motor. So, you know, we know that we didn't really lose any oil. If there's any oil that was in the top of the bike from laying down, it's all gone back to where it should be. So we got our oil level right where it should be. So other than that, I mean, up here in the front, doesn't look like there's too much damage. I'm gonna plug the gauge cluster in, and then let's see if we can get this thing fired up. I'm super excited for this. I have not started the bike. I have not attempted to start the bike. So this is gonna be a genuine reaction if hopefully we can get this bike fired up. So let's hop to that, plug that in, see if we can fire it up. So we got our gauge cluster here. I'm just gonna plug this back in just because I'm not entirely sure if this has to be on for the bike to run. All right, so we're gonna lay that there. I guess this is the moment of truth. I am gonna grab the kill switch, even though all of our wires are disconnected. Honestly, we might not even be able to start that because the wires are ripped up right now. Kill switch, so this is in the run position. I'm just gonna try and crank it real quick. Oh, maybe I have to pull in the, oh, I think it might be in gear right now. Oh, it is in gear. I don't know why it would be in gear. Oh my God, it was in third gear. So, I mean, apparently, you know, when the bike crashed, the guy was in third gear. So I'm going to shift this down. This is GP shift. I'm shifting down, and it's going higher gears. So this guy had it set up pretty. All right, it's stuck in fourth gear right now. Hold on, I'm trying to get it shifted down. Momentary break. We're back. Momentary interruption there. It looks like this bike is set up for GP shift. So all the way up was first. I bumped it down half. It looks like we are in neutral. We are rolling back and forth right now. So this looks good. Let's see if she tries to crank now. This may be very uneventful, but let's go for it. Here we go. I did see a little, getting no signal right now. I did see a little switch over here dangling somewhere. I think it was like our neutral switch. Oh, here we go. Let me try pressing that little switch in. Give this a shot. Oh, nothing. Maybe because the kickstand's up, down? Wah, wah, wah. Damn. I don't think this is gonna work right now. That's sad. Yeah, I think we may have to try starting it another day. Unfortunately, that's the things we run into with doing these bike builds. What I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna see if I can maybe order a new ignition or see if I can get this rewired, because I think that's our issue right here is all of these wires popped out, and that is right for our, oh actually, oh my God. This little wire here is what plugs into this switch right here. You can see that little plug is for this. So I'm hitting the button and it's literally gonna do nothing. So another momentary break. I kind of tried to just push those pins back together and hope for the best. Let me see if this does anything. Ooh. It wasn't doing that before. Oh wait, maybe it was, I don't know. Still in neutral. This isn't looking promising. I'm not gonna lie. I thought for sure this thing was just gonna fire right up. I think I got a little extra work to do on my hands. No, I don't think it's gonna start today. It will start, just not today. I told you guys at the beginning I was gonna try and start it. I didn't say it was gonna start, I said I was gonna try and start it. So I wasn't lying. But yeah, that's gonna have to hold off until another day, and then I'm gonna order some parts that we need for that, and then we can get it started.